Oh shit, it's Steeple. Hey bitch, singular. Fine, hey bitches, plural. I may or may not be finishing an ice cream cone. Mm. Um. It's a caramel drumstick. You know those drumsticks with like the sprinkled nuts on top and they've got chocolate down inside the cone and all? Delicious. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the mini versions. I've seen those. They look delicious. Hi, Lilac. Hello. Ugh. That's what she said. I'm drinking water to try and clear the ice cream cone out of my mouth now. Hold on a second. I just got reminded of I have a very important phone call to make. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna hang out on starting soon for a little longer than usual. I promise I will be right back. Give me 1 minute. Hi, I am so sorry. I'm back. Yeah, I suddenly remembered an important phone call I had to make, and it was time sensitive. I didn't know it would take so long, but I didn't want to, you know. Anyway. But hi, I'm here now. Did you die? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. It was fine. I'm so sorry I left y'all hanging for half an hour. God bless y'all's patience. I appreciate everybody who hung with me while I was busy. God, you can hear in my accent that I was talking to somebody from my own area. You could hear I came in really, really southern because I was talking to, you know, I fell back into my natural accent because I was talking to a family member from my hometown. Anyway, but thank you guys for being so incredibly patient and sticking around. Anyway, we'll get into the game now. Sorry. That's good because if you died, I would be sad. I would be sad too, but thank you. Alright. I do appreciate the patience greatly. Hi, Steeple! Alright. Let's actually play some Alice now. Hi! Yeah, I was about to hop into stream, and then my mother poked her head around like, did you ever make that call? And I was like, oh god! So I picked up my phone immediately after I muted my mic, and I was like, I gotta go! But yeah, let's play some Atlas. Oh yeah, I had just gotten to a new area. Okay, let's go. I'm excited to get into it. Man, can I just say though, about that phone call and all, I did not realize just how heavy my accent got while I was talking to someone, to a family member from my hometown, until I came back into stream and heard myself. I never talk like that on stream. Very funny. Anyway. I slipped back into my... Ooh. I haven't gotten to use my laser beam on these guys yet, I don't think. Also, I had forgotten about the laser beam, but now I'm glad I remember that I have it. Hello? Oh, okay. I'm gonna save here because that looks tricky and I'm scared. Victorian British laser beams. Yes, true. Jesus. That was fast. That guy just... Oh, I thought I saw a thing, but it was just the texture of the wall. I thought there was a being ahead of me. Ooh. Where'd the other one go? Hello? Did it run away? Ah! It saw me laser its friend and was like, ah! Which, to be fair, understandable reaction. There we go. I'll run a little late to make up for that empty first half hour of the stream. Because otherwise I would be just doing, like, you know, a 2.5 hour stream, basically, and I would feel bad doing that. So I'll make it a deal. Ooh. I would have waited to go live until after I made the call had I remembered, you know. But unfortunately, I didn't remember till I'd already hit go live. Because I was reminded. There we go. It was really funny seeing that spawn in and slide into place. Super graceful. It's like that one that we saw flying the other day. Y'all remember that shit? That clip is wild. I just had a thought. Go on. Here comes a thought. That was kind of flat because Listen, I'm gonna be honest, I had to burp as soon as I started singing that. And so I was kind of like... White streak in my hair. No, stop! How dare you? How dare you make me think about that? In the year of our Lord, 2025. Oh, Steeple doesn't get the reference. Steeple doesn't know that song. It's this fucking Dream SMP fan song. God. Yeah. I haven't thought about that song in ages. Oh. I should have saved! I'm a fucking fool! Hi, Starry Lemon. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. I accidentally ended up spending the first half an hour of the stream on a phone call. So, the first half hour of this VOD is just my playlist on the starting soon screen. The instrumental's really good. I listen to it sometimes. Yeah, no, here's the thing. Like, she was pretty good. Like, I liked her music fine. It's just, oh dear. You know? Sick. Yeah, so really, you haven't missed much. So that's a good thing, I guess, about that phone call eating the first chunk of stream. It was my own fault. It was one I knew I needed to make all day. I just... You know, time blindness. The disability. Yep. Yep, that's how it is. Ooh. Come on. Quit running away from me! Ah! Oh god. Oh, he's so big. Why is he so tall? I'm so mad that you got that song stuck in my head. Lilac, why did you do this to me? I thought about that song in so long. Which one? Revived by Derivacat, right? Stop it! So mad at you! How dare you? So funny. If you... Lemon, I don't know if you were ever a Minecraft YouTube person, but it's such a good song. Oh, yeah. No, can I just say, the Dream SMP song that I still love... Oh, God, Jesus. Oh, okay. I thought that was a void. That I still like the most is actually Marionettes. That was always my favorite DSMP fan song, though. Is Marionettes. I love that fucking song. Like, unironically. It's just a good-ass song. Killing her. I'm getting distracted talking about fucking Minecraft RP songs from like 5 years ago. I like the music by the one girl with the Homestuck name. I forget what she... Kanaya. That was, she did, Marionettes. I'm glad you're having fun, but I had to, I know. Yeah, Kanaya. She's the one who did Marionettes. I think she also did the Syndicate song, right? Didn't she? I was a DSMP fan. Same. I have a Rambo shirt I still wear. But it's from post-Dream SMP. It's from the Arbu era. But I also did have a shirt from the pre-Arbu era, but it was made so poorly because the old merch company sucked that the design literally washed off of the front of it. I have the Gen Lost jacket. I'm dying of envy. I want the Gen Lost jacket, you fucker. I have Gen Lost pins on my purse. I have, two of them. I love being the only person not into Minecrafters. It's really funny to hear you say magic. Yeah! Yeah. Mistakes were made, and I have regrets. Well, this isn't the weapon I meant to select, but it works. I'd ship it to you, but it'd probably be too small. Yeah, probably. I appreciate the thought, though. Yeah, that's right, because when you lose a hyperfixation, you lose that shit hard. I remember that. My favorite was Casino Royale. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. I was only into a few of the fan songs. Like, I was never a big fan music person. Mostly because a lot of it leaned way too hard into, this is a song about this, you know what I mean? Like, it never really, worried too much about being good music on its own. If that makes sense. Like, it was just too focused on being, this is about the thing! Which might be one reason that I liked Marionettes, because it was, like, vague enough lyrically that it didn't feel quite so obviously a fan song, you know what I mean? Makes so much sense, genuinely. Yeah, like, a lot of fan music runs into the issue of feeling like they tend to feel like the cheesy opening TV tune for whatever it's a thing of, you know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of, like, being too referential to the thing, rather than just being a song inspired by the thing, you know? Right, yeah! So, but yeah, that's why I liked Marionettes, is because it was vague enough lyrically, while still, like, if you looked at the lyrics, and if you were familiar with the thing, it's obvious what it was about, but it wasn't so hard on the nose about it. You know what I mean? It was a little more... I'm so glad I saved. It was more gracefully written, I think, is the way what I'm trying to say. Like, it was, there was clear work put into making it, you know, a good song, and not just, you know, a one-to-one representation of the story that it's referencing. It's more inspired by, rather than literally fuck me running, really? Then again, I say all of this as if one of my favorite chat pile songs isn't Pamela, which is literally just fan music for Friday the 13th. Like, it's just a Friday the 13th fan song, straight up, just about. That was... The thing... The timing was bad. That's what I'm trying to say here. The timing was bad. Anyway. Super bullshit 6... Yep! Pamela gets a pass, though, because it's chat pile, and I just really like chat pile. Then again, I feel like if you've been following my streams at all, or looking at my Discord at all in the past, like, year, you know how I feel about chat pile already. You know. Okay. Saving. I feel like I talk enough about how much I love them and why. You did it. I did do it! Thank you! So proud. Thank you. Ooh. Oh my god, that wasn't enough. What the fuck, how much health do these things have? It shot its fucking flying arms at me! I'm extra proud you remembered to save. Thank you! I'm learning. I don't know what exactly I gotta do here, but it looks like some bullshit, so I'm saving. Oh god, I'm so glad you missed me, you dumb bitch. My nagging drilled it in. Yeah, no, that's the thing, right? Nagging about stuff like that annoys me, but it does genuinely help. I need it. Sometimes I need to be nagged. Oh no, Bitch. It was perfectly timing that to where I couldn't warm up the attack in time. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. Alright. There we go. I just keep thinking about that fucking song now. Lilac! Why? With our powers combined, it's true. Where am I supposed to... I guess I'm supposed to go to here. Okay. Ah! Okay. Lilac over here like, sins of the past! Sins of the past! Fucking Mufasa in the sky like, remember! My wonderful awfuls. Yep. That's me talking about my dream SMP friends. My wonderful awfuls. Me gesturing at friends I made on Tumblr during that era. I always forget that Scream is just part of this track. I'm your wonderful awful. You are. One of them, yeah. You and Dandy both. And there are others, but they've kind of stayed Tumblr exclusive friends so far. I need to get back on Tumblr. There are some people on there that I miss talking to. I've just been avoiding social media entirely lately because all of the news that comes through is so depressing, and it is 100% stuff I have no control over. So basically, social media right now is a steady stream of bad news that I can't do anything about. And it's just like, man, you know? Like, it's just hard. Pixie Caps remembers you. Aww! I love Pix. I gotta get back on Tumblr and start talking to Pix again. Hi, Mr. Only. That makes me so happy to know that Pix still talks about me. Man, I gotta get back to talking to Pix. Looks at chat, immediately dies. It was worth it, because I was talking about my good friend Pix, Pixie Caps. Who I do miss. I gotta... That was one of the people I was thinking of, actually, when I was talking about how I gotta get back on Tumblr to talk to some people. Pixie Caps is one of them. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Pix is a really lovely person. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta get back on there. Like I said, it's just been difficult. I guess I could rev up those filters, you know, to keep myself from getting overwhelmed with anxiety. Because that's the thing, is I'm very sensitive. I have... It's hard to tell a lot these days, I think, but I have very severe anxiety. Like, very severe. And if I get too anxious, I start getting, like, physically sick. And so, you know, that's why I tend to stay off social media when things are rough, because I know I'm going to make myself very sick if I let myself get too worked up, you know? So, you know, when things are hard in the world, I also like your Tumblr. When you reblog cookie art, I can peruse at my leisure. That's fair. What the fuck is that emote you just sent? What is that? Hello? I cannot tell what that is. Oh, hugging emote. My second monitor is garbage, so it sometimes, you know, the colors of stuff get so blown out that it's really hard for me to tell what I'm looking at. I can read text and stuff on it just fine, but small images and stuff tend to be really hard to see. Or even bigger images if they've got pale colors or like thin line art, I have to move it to my main monitor so that I can see. Which is why this main monitor is the main one and is the one that I put my games on when I'm streaming. Because the colors and all are so much more accurate. And it just generally is better. My second monitor is like a billion-year-old one that I've had. Hello? What? That looked weird. Oh, I bet that happened because I shot it. That weird, silhouette thing. But thank you for the hug. Yeah, I, like, I mean, that's when I... Shadow? Oh, smoke. Yeah. That's why I used to, during Dream SMP, I would tend to disappear from social media for, like, months at a time sometimes when things got bad, because it would genuinely make me physically sick. So, I just don't handle anxiety well at all. But yeah, maybe I just need to, who knows, maybe later tonight I'll go work on my filters and see about being back on Tumblr, because I do miss socializing with people, and I miss my, my Tumblr exclusive friends. Really like the crying this part of this music, yeah! Also, that ahead looks like some bullshit I really want to save before I attempt. Yep. God. Ah! Yep. 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 Uh-huh. As I thought. I feel like I'm back in Sen's Fortress in Dark Souls 1. Whoa! Whoa! Boy, that gap is so small. You really gotta time that shit. Woohoo! Holy shit, that safe gap is so tiny. Okay. Nice. Just expect you to fall at least once as you learn about the new... Yep. But hey, I did once, but that's it.
Time to jump in, time to jump through time. I'm dizzy.
The way that he delivered that line was really funny. Why was his voice so high? That line delivery was great. It's so hilariously, like, whiny. Like, I'm dizzy. Such a fucking funny delivery of that line. Okay, let's see. I feel like I'm playing Create, am I right, Minecrafters? Ow. Oh, that one's moving up and down, I see. No! Okay. I do like Create, though. No! No! Okay. Oh, wow, I don't even get a full game over. They just pop me back over here. Lol, yeah. Create's a fun mod, okay. Oh god, oh this is... Oh, this is so disorienting. Oh my god, I hate this. Okay, hang on. I'm entirely too stupid, but my brothers like it. I love Create. I love that it's, like, analog and you can like, see physically how the gears work and all. Like, it's not like one of those where everything is automated in one little machine. You know what I mean? Like, I like how you have to physically align gears and stuff. That's really appealing to me. Oh, that's cool. Yeah! Oh yeah, Steeple, you wouldn't know. You don't play Minecraft. But yeah, Create is a mod where you can use physically placing gears and cogs and rods and stuff to build machines and things, to automate things. And it is complex. You do have to know what you're doing with it. But you can build some really cool stuff. And like I said, I really like that the gears and all are like physical. You have to physically position them relative to each other and figure out like the right angles to place them at to fit together, and like you have to use different size ones to control the speed and stuff. It's really cool to me. There's HRT add-ons for Create. Yes, that's true. You can get the HRT add-ons for Create as well, which just makes it better. Free HRT, I know, right? Yeah, there's a Create add-on to be able to make HRC. It's great. I think the estrogen one, doesn't it give you... It gives your character boobs, but also a speed boost and makes you jump really high? Isn't that how the estrogen one grows boob on your Minecraft skin? Yes, and it also gives you the ability to, like, long jump and makes you faster. The gender coffin in Dark Souls 2. It's so funny! Girls can double jump, true. Maybe one of my favorite memes of all time is that picture from Dark Souls 2 where it's someone standing right in front of the gender coffin and it just says something happened in the Dark Souls font, but it's like pride flag colored. It's so fucking funny. Just something happened. God, this fucking Super Mario level? Oh god, no! Okay. They're very generous in not making that a full-on game over. They just pop you back to the beginning of the area. Very, very kind of them. Oh my god! Put the fucking I shouldn't be alive logo on screen. I keep getting AFML stuff on my TikTok and I'm tempted to rewatch My Street. I don't know what your magic words mean, but I hope you have a good time. Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I did that right after my miraculous survival. I'm gonna have 18 heart attacks. In a row? Yes, in a row. I didn't even look at chat, but I knew. The stage would be so bad for me. My depth perception is in the gutter. It's not so much the depth perception that's hard as just Alice's jump. It's not as bad as the jump in The Missing. I don't know how many of y'all... I figure my regulars were there for that stream, but that's... The jumping in that game... Listen, it's a good game. But oh my god. Goodbye, everyone. It's a good game, but oh my god, the platforming is difficult. Save when you get to that platform. Good idea. Good idea. Why did you go on safe platform and didn't save? Because I'm a fool, Steeple! You know that! What? I'm sorry. I'll be nicer. I need to nag you harder, that's true. Okay. Okay. Well, this is a little guy, huh? God, I found a recording on my SoundCloud that's just an audio recording of me playing the original Donkey Kong Country while I was staying with Kathleen once, like years ago. And the noises and amount of swearing I engage in while platforming has not changed at all over the years. It's, you know, it is what it is. Not surprised, yeah. The only thing that's changed is my pronouns. It's a really funny old recording, though. Oh, God! Okay. I will say, the platforming in this game, as frustrating as it can be, it's not because the controls are super bad. Like, once I got the hang of the controls in this game, they don't feel bad at all. For an old game? For an old 3D game? Right, yeah. Like, the controls... My frustration, even at the most frustrated I got, it wasn't over the game's controls. It was about enemy placement. You know? It was about that enemy that kept blowing me off. I think that one part in the Fortress of Dora's school with the dice was harder for... Yeah! Well, again, that was... I hadn't been playing nearly as long either back then. That was a lot earlier in the game. I didn't have... Like, I could probably ace that now. Since I've got more practice with the controls, I'm much more comfortable with them than I was then. I think a big problem with that was just seeing... Like, being able to see where I could safely land. That looks cool as fuck. That big piece moving down there. Wow, that looks really cool, actually. Anyway. What was I saying? I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for when big stuff is moving around in a game environment. It's always so cool. This level design's very good, yes. I love it when things are big as fuck. Yep. Ah, 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 ah. Okay, I'll just stand in the middle and rotate. Whee! Huh? Oh, wait. No. Wait, I shouldn't have moved! It's fine. I'll just stay here. There we go. You're fine now. It's fine. Oh, if I step on the middle of that, I spin. Oh! I should probably go back there, to that back one. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I see. I see. Okay. Okay. Yes, there's a little... Okay. Let's just... Yeah, I saw it. And also, I'm getting better at... Like I said, the one control thing that I have an issue with in this game is the fact that there's... Oh! Oh, it tilts! Oh, no! I'm glad I saved. There's a little delay on the jump. There's like a half-second, like, what's the term? A wind-up on Alice's jump. Whoops. So, you gotta account for that when you're platforming. And I used to be really bad at that. Like, I'm sure y'all remember during, like, the ant hill level. I struggled a lot with that delay. And I still do sometimes now, but I've gotten a lot better at accounting for it. Because I'm more used to feeling it, you know? But that delay can be a big... Whoops! Okay, I'm okay. That delay can be a big problem if you're not used to, you know, the feel of it and accounting for it. Okay, I'm okay. No, stop. Stop it. No, no! Okay. But yeah, there's like a half a second between me pressing the jump button and her jumping. Like I said, it's fine once you get used to it. But it took me a while to adjust to. There we go. Let's see. But, besides that jump delay, though, overall, like, judging where she's going to land when she jumps and all, is actually not, like, even when you can't see the foot thing, it's not bad. Like, it's not bad at all. You know, it feels pretty precise, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, whoa, okay. Well, you know what? That's not so bad. At least I didn't die. Although, I don't think I can get to where I wanted to be anymore from here. That's okay, I'll just reload my save. But yeah, which... An old 3D platformer feeling precise is actually pretty impressive. Because old 3D platformers generally are, you know, not the most precise. 3D platforming in general tends to be kind of, you know, a gamble as to whether it'll work or not. So fuck me. I'm impressed with, how well this game, how good this game feels for its age. Also, the physics on these are, like, I got mad that it tilted, but the physics are pretty reliable. Like, really any physics object in this game has moved the way that it should, you know? Which, again, is impressive. Like, you can look at a physics object and pretty reliably be able to tell, you know, like, you can get a feel for it pretty easy because it moves the way that it should and has the weight that it should and all, so... Except for those fucking tilting floors in that one area. Steeple, kill that man. My Alice is so advanced and impressive. Yeah! No, it is genuinely impressive for a game of its age. I fucked up. Thank you. I was trying to lead my... The problem with this, like, I know I'm having this much trouble while raving about how precise the controls are and stuff. The problem is that it's a moving target, so I'm having a hard time judging when exactly to jump. Those platforms tilted too much. Yeah, the school platforms were... Whoops, that was my fault. But the school platforms were a little dramatic. But other than that, you know, the game's physics have been... Like, the physics on these are fine. You know? I think... You know what I think it is? I think it's that these are much smaller. So it's... Like, it's not quite as dramatic when they tilt, you know? Like, those big platforms were very hard to deal with the tilt of because they were so huge. So, there we go. They were so huge that the tilt on them ended up being incredibly dramatic. Because it was just so much, you know... I'm having trouble explaining in words what I'm trying to say, but I think you know what I mean. Like, it was so much that was... Okay, I think I need to jump to that. I think. Now I get it, the momentum. Yeah, like... There we go. I think that's right. Where do I go from here? No, wait. Wait, maybe not. Hold on. Oh. Oh, really? Oh my god. Okay. Getting tilted at the towers. Welcome to Tilted Towers. It's my gamer pad. Not many girls come here. They treat me like an item. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm glad I'm in the middle. Okay. Just a beta cuck. That makes you a beta cuck. Oh, please. Oh, God, no. Jesus Christ. Please stop clicking out of this game. I'd like to go to the friend zone. I like friends. I think one of my favorite clips involving Red, though, is the time, that in Sonic Destruction, where, Silver has the line about, the killer is among us. And everybody's just like, say the line, Red! And they were just like, no! Oh, God! Please. This doesn't seem right. That's the entrance. Where am I supposed to go? Hang on. You know what? That's fine. Hang on. Hang on. I don't think I'm going the right way. Let's see. Okay. Is that where I'm going? I bet it is. Because that's the entrance. Yes, that's the entrance. And I don't see any other doors, so it's gotta be up there that I'm headed. Oh! I need to run up that thing, I bet. Yeah, thread the clicker and then walk up at it. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay, so I was right about jumping on this. I was just wrong about where I went from it. No wonder they made that thing so big. No! Holy fucking shit. Goodbye! Okay. Really like how this is laid out. Yeah, this area is really interesting. I think the thing that's interesting about this area is that it doesn't feel like it was made for... Like, it doesn't feel like it was made to be traversed, if that makes sense. Like, it really does feel like I'm, you know, climbing inside of something where I'm not, like, made to be. Oh, we have the full map, everybody! But yeah, it's like that video game thing of, you know, how, like Sonic levels. I love Sonic, of course, y'all know this. But a lot of the levels feel, like, obviously made to be a video game level. But in this game, they do not, both for better and worse. Oh, it's so PS1 epic, dude. I don't know, I'd say PS2. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, no! How dare you! Oh my god, hello, Brian! What's up? Fucking anime battle, yeah. You bastard!
How foolish you were to think you could overcome.
I forgot that's what he sounded like. You bastard! Ow! Okay, yeah. That was my bad. Whoops. Maybe I should have given him a little more space. Peter Griffin, true. Is it spelled? Yeah, it's spelled the second way. Absolutely not! Like, I love the way that you're so sweet and quiet a lot, and then occasionally you'll just be like, no, fuck you. Just suddenly, just like, fuck off. It's wonderful. I love it when you get mean. It's hilarious. It makes me so happy. Truly one of Lilac's best traits. Yep. I'm big and mean inside of my head. I believe you.
How foolish you were to think you could overcome your guilt.
Every lilac is a good lilac. Including a mean lilac. I think lilac should be mean more often. Ah! 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 How am I supposed to recover? How am I supposed to recover? Oh, there's a... I like my dog. She barks like she's 100 pounds and she's only 5. Yeah! Mood. Oh, shit. I got attacked! Fighting the Ender Dragon fixes it! God! I like it when Steeple makes references to things that they haven't done. I wish you could just put down a fucking bed and explode this thing repeatedly. See, Mom Danny won last night? Yes! Hey, I know what it entails, true. Did you know about the bed thing? Did you know? Sure did! Speedruns! Nice. Speedrun strats. That's true. You watched me back when I streamed Minecraft. Remember those days? Remember when I was a Minecraft streamer? This does feel like the fucking Ender Dragon fight, though. But like I said, you can't use beds. Did you know Steve is non-binary? Yes, did you know that the dev team sees Steve as gender neutral and use them? I feel like you're not supposed to hit him while he's flying. Yeah, maybe not. Freddy Fazbear. Okay. Thank you for that. Sometimes people say things in my chat that just feel like they just kind of walked up and handed me a note that says something weird, and then I'm just like, okay, thank you. And I don't know what to do with it. I'm just like, okay. And then other messages feel like someone driving by and throwing a brick through my window with a note tied to it. How am I supposed to survive fire? Alice, you did it once before. What did you do? What was your secret? You don't. You avoid it. I'm trying, buddy. It's hard. Like, it's like a lotus blossom blooming and sprouting a note with beauty. That's true. But only when you send me a message. I'm just gonna not. Wow. My secret is one simple trick I clicked to reveal the secret. Ah! Hang on, I'm on fire. You know, it just occurred to me that it shoots fire in front of it, so when it begins to shoot the fire, I could just run under it. And then the fire is on the other side of me. First thing that came to mind for how to survive fire was stop, drop, and roll. Well, yes. Goodbye, world. As always, Rosie needs to fucking strafe. Bitch, it's fire. It's inherently AoE. What are you fucking talking about? Strafe. You strafe in an AoE attack, you're still in the A! And under the E! It's not AoE is the thing. It kinda is, though. You can move aside. Did you just see what I did? Alice never stops, she never drops, but she's always rolling. So true. Much like a certain lilac I could name. Always be rolling. I missed with the explosion. Ow, ow, ow! Also, you missed my joke, so you kept going to the Prometheus School of Alright, alright, alright. It's my favorite CinemaSins joke. You got me there. The Prometheus School of Running Away from Things. That's true, though. I did go to the Prometheus School of Running Away from Things. Why am I just permanently charging and never firing? Where's health? Where's health? There's not. There's not health. There is! Ah! Also, you're a tight circle. Whoa, 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 I shouldn't have run towards him immediately. I fucked up and it's too late now. Prometheus and Bob! Oh my god. God bless you for making a fucking Kablam reference in my chat. You're mods, VIP this person. You're a legend for that. I am so glad someone referenced Prometheus and Bob in my chat tonight. This truly is a blessed stream. Except for the half hour wasted on the phone and the fact that I keep getting set on fire. Life with Loopy. Yeah, baby! I was always a big fan of Prometheus and Bob. No, you know what my favorite one was, though? Was Action League Now. Action League Now was always my big favorite. Yeah! Oh, 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 oh! Ah! Hello. What? Was that supposed to happen?
You destroyed her guardian, Alice, and avenged my death. Enter the ultimate battle.
Must I fight on? Can't the Red Queen be persuaded to surrender?
I'm so glad I could
True
avenge
words
your
and
death
logic
in
rarely
advance.
defeat evil intent. She is still strong, and so many have been harmed. They want revenge, which we call justice. She made this world, and she must pay. You must lead
Sniz
our
and
forces
Fondue!
against her.
Yes, I was just thinking about Sniz
I'm
and
not
Fondue.
sure
Dude,
know
I think
how to
about the
lead.
Computer Solitaire
Do your
episode of
best,
Sniz and Fondue every
You can
day.
only do your best. You can always do best.
Oh. No! Ew, am I actually old? Maybe. But that's okay, so am I. You watched Kablam? Yes. I'm only 18. How do you know about Kablam, then?
Without Griffin, our forces are leaderless, and a battle has begun. Deliver us from this evil, or let us perish.
Oh, well, he's already dead. Thanks, video game, for that free heal. I appreciate that. Reruns on YouTube? Fuck yeah! That's awesome! I'm glad that, younger people are getting to experience Kablam. That makes me so happy, because I grew up watching that shit. I have ADHD, and I had a Kablam hyperfixation, like, years ago. Nice. Yeah, I was always a big Kablam person, which should make it come as no surprise that I got really into Robot Chicken as a young adult. I was ready for y'all to be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. No, man, that was our childhood. Hang on, the VTuber's kind of big and is blocking the on-screen chat a little. Hold, let me just, there we go. Yeah, it was 90s, Nick. Yep, that was, we watched its original run. Fortunately, your streamer is old enough to have seen that. Episode 29? I've heard about it, I've heard talk about it before, but what did they actually, what's happened with it? I had a 90s Nick hyperfixation. You could say I did, but it was because I was alive and watching Nick in the 90s. That's just because that's what was on when I was a child. Holy shit! It's just raining them. Good lord. Episode 29 was confirmed to not exist. It was actually a normal episode titled Your Logo Here. Yeah, I thought I'd heard that. Yeah. Because I'm big into lost media stuff, so I had heard about it. I follow a couple of lost media channels and stuff, and I'd heard about the episode 29 thing on those. Kind of what sparked my interest with it. I long for those days, yeah. Yeah, that's... I remember watching Nick on my parents' TV when I was a kid. They had this TV, and I always watched it on the TV in their bedroom. I would hang out on their big-ass bed. Or it seemed giant when I was a kid. And watch Nickelodeon and stuff. It was probably just, you know, a normal king-size bed, but when I was little, it seemed huge. Imagine having to research stuff in the library. That said, first wave of Pokemon as a kid was pretty cool. Yeah. You do lost media shit too? Yeah! Oh yeah, I think it's super interesting. I follow, Blame It On George, or Blame It On Jorge, however it's pronounced. And, a couple other lost media things. So, yes, I have mini interest. So I watch a lot of different things on YouTube, including lost media. I watch a lot of horror movie video essays, and I also watch a lot of videos about theme parks. but I feel like anyone who's known me for more than 5 minutes is aware of my theme park fixation. I don't go to them much because I'm poor, but I like, you know, I watch a lot of videos about them. I think, they're very interesting, and learning about, like, the engineering behind how different rides work and stuff is fascinating. Do a YouTube stream and we can all watch them. I should do that. Disneyland overrated? Dude, fuck Disneyland. I want to go to Efteling. That's my dream park. I want to go to Efteling so fucking bad, dude. Have you seen that shit? That place looks unbelievable. It's hot and expensive and there's nowhere to sit down. Yeah. Nah, if I were to go to a theme park, if I could go to any theme park I wanted, I would go to Efteling. So Efteling it looks so incredible. Fuck me. I saw the Defunctland video about the Nick Hotel. That shit looked decrepit. Yeah! Man, rip. I gotta catch up on Defunctland. Defunctland, the origin of one of my all-time favorite tweets I've ever seen, which was, when he was doing his video about the Garfield Dark Ride, and he was like, I don't know how else to say this, a lot of y'all have been gay on the Garfield Dark Ride. I like going to Great America. You know what, a lot of you were gay on the Garfield Dark Ride. Yeah, it's so good! It's such a good tweet. Actually, the two theme parks that I can remember going to is, I went to, well, not really a theme park, but it's an amusement park. I went to Six Flags when I was, like, 15, and I hated it. It was miserable. It was too hot, and I hadn't yet been medicated enough that I could go on rides. So my anxiety was still at its most severe. So, you know, it was too hot, and I couldn't go on any rides, and it was rough. Oh, but if you're into lost media and stuff like that, though, I will say, one really cool thing about the Six Flags trip I went on, Bri, you may find this interesting. I went to the New Orleans Six Flags months before Hurricane Katrina hit, and it was left abandoned for months. Like, I went maybe only a month or two before Hurricane Katrina hit, and it was left abandoned for ages. So I was one of the last crowds to go through it before it got shut down, which is really interesting to me. Yeah, I was like 15 when Hurricane Katrina happened, so... and my school choir... Can we explore it? I think it's been torn down now, hasn't it? I know they were talking about it. They've been talking about tearing it down for ages, but I think they've taken it down now. I wasn't even born when Katrina hit. Jesus. Yeah, I was already one sexuality crisis deep. I was already being bullied. Oh, fuck! I was glancing at chat. But yeah, I was around for Katrina, and like I said, I was a teenager, so I still actually have clear memories of it. Which is, you know, good and bad. Hurricane Sandy hit where I lived, and it was crazy. Yeah, I live in an area... You know, like I said, I'd been to, you know, New Orleans Six Flags, so I live pretty close, actually, to New Orleans. Obviously, I won't say in what direction or, you know, exactly where, but I live close enough that, you know, we were also heavily affected by Katrina and everything that came with it, and, it sure was a time. We evacuated, and, everyone where we went was so nice. They were wonderful. I've talked about them before on stream. We evacuated to Florida, and I guess because they've been through the whole, you know, being devastated by a storm thing so many times there, they were super great. They were wonderful to us. And, like, one really nice thing they did that is something I don't think a lot of people think of as being something that's helpful when you're going through something like that is they opened up a lot of their attractions as for free for people who had evacuated there from the affected areas. So for, you know, those of us who were kids who were, you know, scared and you know, bored sitting in a hotel all of the time otherwise, it was really nice to have stuff opened up for us to be able to go, you know, like there was stuff for us to do to take our minds off of it, basically. Which was incredibly sweet. Like a lot of the tourist experiences and stuff had, you know, they would, like I said, they'd open up for free. Like, so there was a bunch of stuff that I normally wouldn't have been able to afford to do if we'd gone there on vacation or something, that they just had opened up for free for people who had evacuated there from affected areas of the storm. So we got to go do some, you know, fun things to keep us from going nuts in the hotel. And a lot of places were giving out food and stuff. The one story I always tell is there was this biker bar that was giving out piles of pretty good, if I recall correctly, barbecue chicken. They were giving out, and just barbecue in general, they were giving out barbecue to people. And they gave us a bunch of gas cards and stuff so we could afford to get home, which was really nice. So yeah, the people there really helped make it a lot less of a terrible experience for us. And I really do appreciate that. That's why I kind of have a soft spot towards Florida, despite their shenanigans, because of that. Because they were so good to us during a really, really bad, scary time. I chronically watch a specific Japanese game show era. Yeah. Understandable. Oh. I think, me and my brother were actually watching Takeshi's Castle recently. We only watched, like, I think, like, one episode, maybe, but, like, the modern Takeshi's Castle. That was interesting. There was also this, a Japanese, not a game show, but, like, a reality show that we watched that was so cute, where they would go and follow little kids doing their first big, you know, their first chore by themselves. And it was adorable. Like, just a little baby scooting around with their grocery bags and stuff. Adorable. Okay, I think I need to go this way. I think. Or is this the way I just came from? I can't tell anymore. Nasubi. Yes, yeah. I'm very familiar with Nasubi. Yeah, I've watched a lot of videos about his whole thing. Man, that poor guy. Yep, I just went in a circle. Yeah, they just... That was so fucked up. He should sue the fuck out of them, frankly, but, you know. Oh, I think I need to go this way. Father's Day flood. Yeah. Didn't he recently climb Mount Everest? Did he? I'm gonna have to look that up. Good for him if he did. Am I going in a circle again? Hold on. Yeah, I must be. This area is really confusing in my defense. Anyway, if Nasubi did do that, good for him. That's a challenging climb. I also watch a lot of videos about mountaineering disasters and stuff, so I know Everest is a very deadly and dangerous thing, so, you know, good for him if he managed to do that. That's a pretty serious climb. In fact, he did it and survived. Yeah, that's awesome. Man, I swear to God, Nasubi survived some serious shit. Good for him. I'm glad he's still out there and doing stuff, you know? Where do I... How do I get up there? Go across and drop down? I already did that. Thank you for the enrichment. Like, this is a circle right here. So how do I... How am I supposed to progress from here? Is there something I've missed? Also, this really looks like Oblivion. But, like, you know, graphically nicer. I like the meat, things, columns. How... I'm gonna head out and go to bed. Good night, everyone. Y'all have been so nice. Oh, no problem. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it anytime you show up. Have a good night, my friend. Thank you for coming. Is there something that I have missed? I can't go back. So backtracking isn't an option. Let's see. And then I go over to that, but then where do I go from there? Maybe there's a, like, an around the corner that I missed or something? Hang on. Oh, it looks like there is. Yes, there is! There it is! Boy, that is hard to see. Holy shit. That was really difficult to fucking see. Hashtag flesh pit. True! I can finally play Repo more than 15 minutes. Nice! Repo's fun. I want to stream it again, but that requires convincing my friends to play with me. Damn it. And the boys are always playing their own thing, and Kathleen's working. Yes, you're right. Yeah? The new monsters are scary as hell. Good. Eh! That was overkill, and I don't care. Okay, there we go. Now I'm on the other side. One throws his head at you if you get too close. Ooh. I am so glad I landed on this. Yeah. Come on. Got him. What? Oh god, my leg's going to sleep. No! Oh god, where do I go from here? Oh. Oh god, that's a bad place. I'm was hiding in a spot and he walked into the room and went, ah, the left! Oh, I remember you mentioning that! That's pretty funny. I have some really funny clips from me and the guys playing Repo. My personal favorite being, the one where Will is explaining what the doll does if you pick her up to me, and then he picks it up and immediately dies and explodes. And I was just like, oh, okay. Well, explains that. I love that clip. That and the one where we were all standing around furiously spinning Will while he was AFK. Really, any time we were just like picking each other up and fucking with each other. That was always fun. Oh god. It's such a fun game, yes. Now I feel like I'm in one of those, the Bastion remnants from Minecraft. You know what I mean? If you play Minecraft, you know. That's what this feels like layout-wise. Oh, good night! Yeah. Alright, I gotta go. Oh god, everyone's leaving me! No! I will have fun though, thank you. It's just you and me now, Lilac. They left me alone with you. Oh god. Wow. How far up do I go? Okay. You and me and 6 other viewers. Shh. Don't tell the 6 other viewers. Maybe they don't know. What is this brick made of? Because it looks gross. Okay, apparently that doesn't register from here, so... Something visceral. I feel like I'm playing, like, what if Minecraft got a Scorn mod? Also, that's a free mod idea. When I leave, I just leave the stream open? Oh, well. Thank you for getting my numbers up. The bricks kind of look like meat, so that's my guess. Yeah. It's like the flesh biome and biomes aplenty. I'm sorry, the what? Y'all remember when the Nether used to look more like it was made of meat? Remember those days? It still kinda does, but, you know, it used to look so much bloodier. Number go up, cool, track, yeah. Ow, 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 oh god, oh no, oh god, oh no. Biomes of Plenty has a flesh biome in the Nether. Nice! Ah, I should have saved. Steeple, why weren't you here to oh, I did, never mind. I have horror maps downloaded on Minecraft, I gotta play them sometime. I have! I've streamed, horror mods before. Remember that? Remember Dandy? Remember? I said that like, do you remember that Dandy's a thing that exists? But no, I meant Dandy, do you remember? Because Dandy is the one who picked out the Minecraft horror mods that I played, and they scared the shit out of me. They got me pretty good. You picked out some good ones. I remember Dandy. I played like once with Biomes of Plenty and most of the biomes were trash! I would have rolled the R, but I can't. I can't do that. My tongue don't work, I'm sorry. Yeah, thanks for that, Mama. Jesus, God! There's so many explosions going on. need you to die. Give me your health. Never mind. I have a McDonald's one, and then the knocker mod. McDonald's mod? False information. Oh. I was gonna make a joke about there being, a heated discussion taking place in the Minecraft biomes fans, but, like, that's just normal for Minecraft people. That's just how the Minecraft fandom is. We're always fighting about some shit or another. Get that health, get that health, get that... Ow! BYG, BWG is better. I don't know what those letters mean. I don't know either. Oh! Biomes you'll go and biomes we went, right? Or biomes we go? Yeah. Is that the one with the cool-ass... Is that the one with the cool-ass, end biomes with, like, the big-ass bouncy trees? Because I love that biome. That's my favorite fan-made biome, I think. This shit is so cash. No, that's better end. Oh, okay. I really like that one. Hang on. I'm gonna try the jacks in this room, because I don't think the lasers actually... I accidentally clicked out of the game. I hate it. Let me back out. There's multiple McDonald's horror maps and mods. Why? What do you mean? The laser doesn't seem to be working well in this room, so I'm switching back to the jacks. Old tried and true. Tried and prejudice. Wait, hold on. There we go. I killed it. Way too long ago to be talking shit. Ow. Damn, that's crazy. When the Nether update came out was quite a long time ago, though, my dude. What? Hello? What just happened? What was that? Huh? What did I just pick up? Where was that? Hang on. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing in this room? The fuck? What is that? Oh my god, I'm so fast! Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy fuck! I'm like no clipping. Okay, wow. Alice Buggy real true. Well, that made getting through that area a lot less painful. Damn. Anyway, night! Thank you for coming! She's a beautiful pixie. I love it whenever someone depicts fairies or pixies as being bug-like.
The queen, my lower incisors for the queen. Where is that wretched creature?
Kitty. He walks like my brother's cat. Why is this area laid out like a Doom level? I should stream the original Doom series sometime. Maybe if I have an open slot in my schedule sometime soon, once I wrap up a couple games, I'll play through the original. Because I have, like, the whole Doom series. It'd be fun. I think I briefly streamed the first Doom before. Just because I really, really like Doom. But I think it'd be fun to just stream through the whole series sometime. That would be fun, yeah. This really does feel like a mixture of a Doom level and a, and like a Nether Fortress kind of thing, or like Oblivion, that's what I was thinking of. It feels like a mixture of Doom and Oblivion. Which are two very good things to remind me of. So, very flattering
Only few
comparison on
find
my
the
part.
way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
Oh, I see. No. That's wrong. Everyone in playthroughs always takes so freaking long on this puzzle. I hope you don't die. I will do my best. I didn't... hang on. I didn't inspect this area very well. Let me take a good look at it. Okay, we have a diamond in this one. Okay. Let's take a look. We got a diamond. Middle's the diamond. I should be able to see what the others are from up here, now that I know what I'm looking for. Okay, what is that one? Hatter is... looks like a club or a spade. Probably a spade. Okay. And then what's the other one? Oh, the other of those two. So I'm guessing he's a spade, and I'm gonna guess this other one is a club. So club, spade, and a diamond is in the middle. Alright, let me... There's gotta be... oh, those textures up there had a moment. Uh-oh. Where's the indication of what I'm supposed to be doing with these symbols? That's the only problem, is I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with them. I don't remember at all? See, okay, so this one's a club. I was right. So this is the club, so he's a spade. pasta! Hmm. With a club, a diamond, and a spade. So what am I meant to do with them? Somewhere in here, there's got to be an indication of what they want from me. It's the problem. That's the problem, is figuring out what they want from me, you know? Like, I've got the information here, I'm just not sure what to do with it. I'm gonna think on it. I'm gonna BRB super quick. It's always morally correct to look up hints. I might. Hold on. I'm gonna put on a little BRB music, and this one will be super short. Like, I'll be back in literally, like, 2 seconds. I promise this will not be like the beginning of the stream. Give me 1 second, and then we'll solve this puzzle. Maybe while I'm gone, I'll look up some hints. Maybe I will. 1 second. Huh? What sound? Huh? No. Wake up, please. I'm back. I forgot to look up a hint. Whoops, hold on. Let me do that. Because, like I said, I just don't know what it is exactly that the game wants from me. It's not very clear. Alex, Queensland mirror puzzle. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I haven't been given the solution to this puzzle yet. It's in a future room. The other half of this puzzle is actually located elsewhere. So that's why I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, so basically, these three portraits are connected to three doors. The door is opened by pointing the mirror at that door. Like, at that, person's respective door, so. So basically, I gotta go back out and, go to those doors. Yeah. That's the thing here. So where are those doors at? Let me find them. Yeah, that's the... Ew. That's the thing here. Yep, there it is. And then I go through... When I find those doors, I go through each one in turn, based on which one is open. So I have to run back and forth and open the door that isn't open each time. So, okay. There we go. Thanks for the help, guys! Save again after... a fucking... Come on. I wish that would stop happening. That's a problem born completely out of the fact that I'm streaming, though. Like, if I weren't streaming, I wouldn't have to worry about, having the video set up the way that I do. This really looks like Oblivion. Anyway. So because I'm streaming, I have to set things up this way. Let's see. The club. The club was you. That's correct, right? Yes. So, alright. So now I have to go back and set it to one of the others. And then come back and, I guess, repeat the same thing in there, you know, but destroy the appropriate portrait. And I know which goes to who, thankfully, because I actually took my medicine today. I can remember which symbol goes to which person. I just have to go move the mirror. So let me go move that mirror to the next one. And then go through that door. I'm gonna save my laser for I'm not gonna use my laser on this. I don't need to waste my ammo. Alright, so that'll be diamond. Which is the Jabberwocky, right? Isn't that what that fucking thing was called? Or whatever? Fucked up trauma creature? Yeah. And then the last one will be the Hatter, which is the spade. So, we've already done club. Spade is the Hatter, that'll be last. Okay, so the other way is where I'm headed, which is the diamond. That's the Jabberwocky. So, let's go take care of that. It's actually a pretty easy puzzle, once you figure it out. The problem is just that you expect the rest of the puzzle to be in that room. So when it's not there, you're just like, you get stuck, you know? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then the last one is the Hatter, who is the spade. Hatter. Ooh. Why is there a butthole peeking into this place, though? I don't like that. Not a big fan of that one. Makes me think of the buttholes you gotta... You know what? I'm not gonna say the rest of that sentence. I was gonna reference the game Soma in a very crass way, but I was like, no. Maybe I shouldn't say that out loud on stream in front of everyone. If you played Soma, though, you probably know what I was going to talk about. Or if you've watched someone play Soma. I considered streaming Soma for Halloween, but the problem is I've already played it and watched like 1 billion video essays about it. So I already know, you know, like, you wouldn't be able to get a genuine, you know, first-time reaction out of me. This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, ah! It's, a science fiction horror game made by the same people who did the Amnesia series. And it's incredible. Like, it is an amazing game. It's amazing. But like I said, I haven't streamed it because I've already played it, so I already know all the ins and outs of it. And I've watched a bunch of video essays about it and stuff. Amazing game, though. If you like your horror a little more cerebral and existential, you should look into it and maybe watch somebody play it. Who knows? Maybe I'll stream it one day just for the folks like you who missed out on it. Even though, like I said, my reaction, you won't be able to get my genuine first-time reaction to it, but, you know, it'll be kind of like when I played Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, you know? I'm just streaming it to show it to other people, you know? Because I was already very familiar with that game, but I wanted to stream it to show it to more people. Because I just think it's really, really spectacular. And it's like when I stream Kitty Horror Shows games. I'd already played them, but I wanted y'all to see them. Sometimes I just want to stream something just so I can point at it and go, look how cool this is. You know? Like, I know usually streaming is intended to be like a live reaction to things, but sometimes I just want everyone to look at a cool thing that I really like. And, as I always say, go play Kitty Horror Show's game Anatomy. Now. Go play it. Well, watch the rest of this stream and then go play
Gregory
Anatomy.
and I are not on intimate terms. My natural curiosity is tempered with caution. Thus I've lived long. But now, ignoring my instinct to flee or fib, I speak the truth without regard to consequence. Your courage deserves no less. You've suffered great pain, and you've caused some. You've endured deep grief and feelings of guilt, but you will be tested by a more wrenching anguish, Alice. There is worse to come. You and this Red Queen cannot both survive. You are two parts of the same...
No way! No way! What? No, hold on. I'm genuinely upset about that death. What? Why? No! That sucks. Okay, I'm genuinely really upset about that one, actually. That fucking sucks. Holy shit. Man. Oh. Yeah, welcome back, Steeple. How many lives does he have left? Hopefully a lot of them. He fucking better.
Who am I?
Ooh.
Off with her head.
What a fucking badass design. This is some Parasite Eve shit. Holy fuck, holy fuck. Okay, we're straight into it, I see. This is some real Parasite Eve shit. If you know, you know. I need to, ah! Yes, yes, yes. Very cool. Very, very cool. What the fuck just happened? Hello? Where am I? Oh god, no. No! I need healing. I need... Oh. No, stop, 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 stop! Release me! Ah! What am I supposed to do to fight that? Ow, ah. This whole level is some Parasite Eve shit, that's right. But, like, this boss in particular is like, wow. I love when she, like, lifted up and the mask fell off, though. That's so cool. Ow. Bitch made me slap my face against the fucking wall. What killed me? That boss intro was just so cool all around. Really cool.
Who am I?
Off with her head.
So fucking cool, dude. Oh, no, 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 no. Release me! How do you avoid that? Hiding behind pillars? Yeah, I gotta do more of that. You dodge the sparkles to not get grabbed. Oh! Ow! Okay, okay. I just gotta stay moving more. Problem is I was standing still for too long. Oh, 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 ah! Ow, 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 ow. No, no, no! Ow. Oh, I gotta go. I forgot to start the fight. I can't skip this. Okay. Does she speak with Alice's voice first? Is that her speaking? Because that's really fucking cool. This fight is so... This boss is so cool. Ow, 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 ow. This is such a fucking cool boss. Owie! Someone with the screen name Tony Childs of TV's Girlfriends just started playing something on my Steam friends list. Little distracting. I love that she just throws you. Like, if you get out of the sparkles, instead of grabbing you, she just smacks you into a fucking wall. Just like that. Ow. No. Okay. I love the Red Queen so much. She's really, really cool. Conceptually and design-wise, she's fucking cool as hell. Oh, 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 ah! Ow, ow, ow. No, no, no! Ah! Gotta go to bed soon. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. Bye, Dandy. This fight is so difficult. Extremely cool. But I love the design of her tentacles. Like the flesh tone with the red underneath is so cool. It's just such a cool design. Ow. There's something almost vampiric about... I fucked up. I fucked up bad. And the blank face underneath the mask. It's just really cool. Ow. I just got lightly bonked, don't worry. Just a light bonking. Ugh. I'm doing better this time. Uh-oh, I'm out of juice. Just in time. It's very generous of the game to give you more health and ammo like that. just gonna press against this. Thank you. Oh, well. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Fucking asshole. I believe in you. Thank you. Ugh. Oh, ow, ow. That's fine. I'm okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ow! 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 Okay. 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 I'm getting better at avoiding her bullshit. Oh! I had a moment of, did I do it? No. Ow! How did I just miss with the fucking explosion? I don't know where I was aiming that, but it wasn't at her. Ow, 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 ow! We believe in you, Power Front. Ow! I gotta stop looking at chat. Thank you. Yes, send me all your energy. I need to use the spirit bomb. Ah! Alright. Ow. Ow. Oh, she's missing... she's losing, parts. I see. Ow, ow, ow. I spend most of the fight hiding so far away from her I can't get a good look at her. No, no! Ah! Okay. No! Okay. She threw me through the health. Thanks, ma'am. Oh! Did I get her? Did I get her? Did I get her? Oh. Ew. Ew.
I rule Wonderland alone. Your interference will not be tolerated. This realm is for grown-ups. Raw,
well-ordered, ruthless, careening on the jagged edge of reality. Self-pitying dreamers are not wanted here. They cannot survive here. You fear the truth. You live in shadows. Your pathetic attempts to reclaim your sanity have failed. Retreat to the sterile safety of your self-delusions, or risk inevitable annihilation. If you destroy me, you destroy yourself. Leave now, and some hollow part of you may survive. Stay, and I will break you down. You will lose yourself forever!
Oh, Jesus H. Alright, here we go. Yeah, she just needs a good cry sometimes. She'll get through it. She just needs a minute first. This is cool as fuck. Ow! What the fuck? Oh no. Is it my Alice Wonder? Yes. Your Alice is amazing. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I want to be on a bigger platform for this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it does have a Jabberwock head. Ow-wee! Holy shit! Okay. Times like now, I'm so glad I got more comfortable with the jump. Uh-oh. Okay. Woo! Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, it is so hard to fucking platform while I'm like that. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I just glanced aside and caught my Loki climbing into my blanket. Oh. Is it soft, my little boy? Oh, he's needing it. Oh, he's needing it a lot. My baby. Hey. He's making biscuits. Making enough biscuits to feed this family. My sweet baby boy. Man. Ow, ow. Yeah. There's a... Yes, there it is. Get it. No! Fuck me. That is hard. What is that? But that is difficult to get to safely. But I want to see what that is. Is that just a mana refill thing? Or is that a thing? Hang on. Okay. See if I can... Okay, yes. How do I get back up? Oh! What? The fuck just happened? What was that? Are you able to save mid-fight? I should be able to. Okay. There it is. It's over here. What is... the fuck is this? What is this weapon? Ow, ow, ow. Oops. Well. Yes, I can load mid-fight. Oh. You know what? Next time I'll wait a second and then step on the teleporter. There we go. Jesus! This looks like some kind of gun? What is this? Whatever it is, it knocks Alice down when I use it. Woo! Ah! Ow. Okay, that went great. Hold on. Let me... Ooh! No, no! Jesus. Holy cow, it's some kind of nuke of some kind. And whatever it is, it requires a full thing of magic to use. Which I've got now. Fuck! Should have saved. I should have saved. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Go. Go, 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 go. Ah! Ugh. Ah. Okay. Ah. It's not knocking me off into the void that keeps getting me. That did a lot of damage, I think. Sure looks like it does, at least. No, no, no! Okay. Oh my god, Alice! I don't think it likes that very much. Just trying your best, and you are too, thank you. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. Please, I need a health thing to spawn in. No! Okay. Well. At least I saved after getting some one hit of this weapon in. Whatever this is, given the size of the explosion, I think it's doing some good damage. I don't think she likes it very much. So I'm gonna hang on to this. God fucking... Save after every hit. Hey, if the game will let me do it, you know? It's the game's fault, really. Did I miss? Fuck. I think I missed. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. No, no, no! Fuck. Okay. That's fine. We are making progress since I'm saving after I managed to land a hit, so we're making... That was my fault. We are making progress. I just need to stay moving and keep an eye out for when there's a health thing. There it is. Nope. God. Okay. Okay. It just saves, so I don't have to redo that every... But fuck. Ugh. Please stop clicking out of the game when I try to use the save menu. There we go. Let's save again after I've done the damage. There we go. Ah! Well, I'm glad I saved. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to avoid that, but okay. There we go. Okay. I'm playing with the knocker mod. Tell me why you just said trick or treat. This is Halloween, bitch! Ow. It's just, you know, Halloween plus a few days. Don't worry about it. Ow, 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 come on, no, no! Oh! Alright. I am glad I'm abusing the saving, though. Making this fight way less painful. Oh! Is that it? Is that it? Let's go. That seems pretty decisive to me. We got a special cutscene. Yay! Yay! Oh, good, good, good. Yay! There are like 2 pixels in this whole cutscene. Yay! I did it. That was really good. They that did dream. Oh, that was so good! Why's there no music? Well, anyway, regardless though, what a cool game. Really, really, really cool. Like I said, surprisingly tight functional controls for its age. Just really good. I was very surprised by how good the game was. Yeah, I had a good time. I really enjoyed that. I don't know why there's no music here, but I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or if something went wrong. Either way, yeah, I really liked that a lot. That's a very cool game. Had I played this when I was younger, I feel like it would have been one of those things that, like, you know, changed my DNA. It's very cool, though. I liked the aesthetic a lot. The artwork, you know, and all was beautiful. The design was extremely good. Like I said, really the only issues I have is that sometimes uh the layout of the levels were kind of unintuitive to follow. Um, so maybe, you know, some more little hints would have been nice. And the physics on the tilty stuff in that one area, fuck that. Um, but overall, I was surprised by how solid this game is for like an old 3D platformer. And the visual design, of course, is, you know, amazing. Um, it's just really good. It's a really solid game, really good aesthetic. I like it. And the music was really good too. So, very cool. Is there, anything cool? Oh, I can switch between the... Oh, okay. So happy that you like it. Alice is one of my favorite things. Yeah, I really liked it. I really enjoyed that. As a really cool little adventure. Like I said, the visual design and everything was incredibly good. Very, very cool. Very distinct. Um, the design of the final boss not final, the second to final boss was, like, the Red Queen's first design was really cool. And then the second version was also really cool, just in a different way. Um, just really cool. There was clearly a lot of thought put into the design of it. Um, what else? I'm trying to think. Do I have anything else to really say about this? I don't know. It's just really cool. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Really cool, surprisingly well-made game. I, like I said early on, I always had kind of assumed this game was like, you know, all style. I never, I didn't realize how much substance there would be to it. Um, but yeah, there was a lot more to this experience than I thought there would be. I'm glad that I was wrong about it. Like I said, I'm glad that my initial assumptions about, all style and no substance were incorrect. Um, so yeah, that was Alice. Very, very cool. We've still got about half an hour left that I wanted, because I wanted to go long since I spent the first half an hour of my stream, in a phone call, not playing anything. So technically, I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours, so, well, I've got about 40 minutes left that I want to stream. So what should I do next to fill in, like, these last what should I play for, like, 40 minutes? We could do some cookies. I haven't checked in on my cookies today at all, I think. Or we could do something else. Could do the glass staircase. That's true. I could do the ending of the glass staircase. That actually, I think, would fit in pretty neatly. I'm sober this time, so it wouldn't be quite the same experience, but hold on, let me go do some shots. Nah. Can you imagine doing fucking shots at 11 o'clock on a Wednesday? I could, but I won't. Yeah, we can do the glass staircase. That's a good idea. That, I feel like that would probably be about the right length, maybe? I would, yeah. It's always a good idea. True. Yeah, let me change my Twitch category and stuff real quick. And we'll see about wrapping up the glass staircase. Let me go do that. Gotta lean, because my webcam is blocking part of my second monitor. The part of it I have to click on to get to my Twitch dashboard. It should be saved at the last section, yeah. Alright. I think the glass staircase has its own... Yes, it does. It has a Twitch category. It's only 400 people following it, but, Yes. Okay. Alright, updated my Twitch category and my Discord. I let everyone know I'm switching games, so... I will say, I wish... Like, I really liked Alice, but I wish that, like, certain story beats had been given a little more gravitas. But I think that's a side effect of the game's age. Like, I think that's just, you know, the era it came out in and stuff. There weren't really, like, you know, things weren't... It wasn't quite as in-depth. Like, I wish it would have taken a little more time with certain emotional beats, because I feel like it would have had more weight. Like, we just kind of boogied straight through some plot points, you know? So I feel like the emotional side of it would have carried a little more weight if it had taken its time instead of boogieing straight through things quite so fast, but it wasn't bad. It was just like, I wish we would have had a little more time to sit with certain things, is all, you know? Alright. Take your tablet. Yeah. Lockpick is under my pillow. Okay. Yeah. Take the lockpick. Alright. Yeah, that's right. We had this whole fucking section to go through. And I didn't want to go through it again because I was drunk and sleepy and had another movie to watch. I'd already been planning to go to watch Perfect Blue with my brother, so that's why I left after failing to do this in one attempt, because I wanted to go watch Perfect Blue. You have to kill it tonight, yeah. Oh, it's just the same letter, it's just still there. Okay. And for the record, I really liked Perfect Blue. I feel like I should definitely watch it sober, although by the time I finished the movie, I was thoroughly sobered up. So... like, it is hard to stay intoxicated with that movie happening in front of you. See if I can remember which way is the front door. Hang on. Is it over this way? Through here, maybe? Maybe it's this way. I think I'm going the right way. Yes. There we go. Okay. Controlling this game with a mouse and keyboard is not ideal, by the way. If any of you decide to check this out for yourselves, I would suggest using a controller, because I feel like that would feel much better. And if I get to the final section and then die again this time, I'll play it with a keyboard next time. I've already got a few more games queued up to suggest to you. Oh. I feel like that's not happening for a while. Yeah, I've got a few things that I want to... I'm not doing the complete list from Halloween or anything, but I already finished Alice, so that's one thing off. I want to finish The Missing. And we're gonna try to finish White Day. I don't... man. White Day hurts me on the inside. It makes my guts and bones hurt. But I'll do it. Because Butters wants to. Let her read it. Oh my god, I remember on the last stream, I read through this whole thing, and I was just so upset because it was so fucking long, and I was drunk, and I was like, I don't want to read all of this. So I'm not reading it again. If you want to know what that said, check the VOD for my stream on Halloween. I slurred a little, but that's okay. Is there anything else in here besides that letter and some science stuff? Brains. What is this? Hang on. I guess it's nothing. Just some science stuff. There we go. That's what I need to interact with. Yeah, okay. Yeah, something's coming. You can go ahead and list your suggestions, though, if you want to. And I'll look at them. Just because you don't know, I might have already played some of them or something. But I am always open to suggestions. Okay. Whenever you want to, just, you know. I got stuck between the tables. I got stuck between the table's cheeks. Alright. Actually, because I've been playing it and thinking about it more, have you played Stars in Time? In Stars and Time? No. I haven't, actually. I don't think I know what that is. I think I've heard the name. Oh, yeah! I have heard the name. People on Tumblr like it. I've seen people reblogging fan art for it before. I don't know anything about it or what it is, but I know I've seen fan art for it on my dash. I need you to know someone on my Steam friends list has the screen name Airbud Ego Death. And I don't know what that means. I know what ego death is, but what do you mean Airbud Ego Death? Are you going tripping with Airbud? What's happening? Fixed camera angles are... They're really cool, but make it harder to control. A letter... Oh, nope. Not reading that. All the letters down here are like 10 hours long. Okay. No, stop. You should make a suggestion chat. That's a really good idea, actually. I do have a chat for suggestions for ideas for the Discord itself and my stream on a whole. But I should make a recommendation chat for stuff to stream. That's a very good idea, actually. Maybe after I end stream, I'll do that. And that way I can have a place to have stuff people have recommended to me on hand in case I'm ever looking for something. I will say, and I'll say it there so that, you know, people can remember and all, but keep in mind that if it costs more than like a couple of dollars, it might be a while before I get to it. Because, you know, I don't really have much money. Good that you have such a long list, because Oh, I forgot about the money. Yeah, yeah, I don't have money, generally. So I will try to save up for and get the, games that are a little more than that later, but it might be a little bit before I'll be able to play them. Since you're a streamer, yeah, I could get in trouble for that kind of thing, for, obtaining games without paying money for them. So, I have to, either play free stuff or very cheap stuff, generally. If it's more expensive stuff, like I said, it might be a little bit, because I would have to wait for it to go on sale, or for, me to get my hands on a little bit of cash to be able to afford it. I wish I could save in this game the way I can in Alice. But I can't. So, oh well. Can't save scum my way out of this one. Gonna miss you, Alice streams. Should I play Madness Returns if I can get it? I'm trying to find cheaper games for you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, cheap or free games. Like, I would recommend trying to looking at, like, itch.io for, like, free things. And I plan to comb through itch.io more myself as well. Oh, no. This isn't going well. Can I leave? No. Nope. Well, then what fucking good is that first aid kit? That first aid kit is no use to me if I can't access it after I've been actually injured. Ow! Ah! Madness Returns is 40 fucking Jesus. But, uh-huh. Am I gonna have to redo that whole section again? This is why I quit playing this last time. Yep. I didn't want to redo the whole section. Here we go! What's the highest you'd pay for a game on the cheap end? I would say... let's see. The maximum I could, like, 100% would be sure that I could get my hands on easily would be, like, $5, maybe 10. 10 is kind of a stretch, though. $5 I could definitely figure out a way to get my hands on it. 10 potentially. But $5 I'm sure I could find somewhere. That's for the, cheap games that cost money. I know Killer Frequency is on sale right now for $5. Yeah, I'd check out Killer Frequency. I watched someone play it a little bit, but not nearly enough to know to have it spoiled for me. So what the fuck? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I would check out Killer Frequency. Like, I got enough of it to know what the premise is, but not enough to ruin the experience, you know? And also, it was a while back, so I don't remember most of what I did see. I know that it was mentioned recently. I was watching through some of Ryan Hollinger's videos, and in his video about Pontypool from a couple years back, he mentioned Killer Frequency. Which is interesting, because I really like the premise of Pontypool, and he said it was a comparable premise. So if it's a similar premise to Pontypool, I'd be very interested in checking it out. For those of you who haven't seen Pontypool, pretty much if you're not into weird horror movies, Pontypool is a cool horror movie that's set entirely, or almost entirely, inside of a radio station. It's like a zombie apocalypse thing, but you watch the whole thing from the perspective of, 2 or 3 people holed up inside of a radio station. And you kind of experience the spread and everything through the calls that come into the station and, like, news reports and stuff. So it's a very cool idea. So I know Killer Frequency is kind of a similar thing where you're in a radio station as something is unfolding. Except no zombies. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what Ryan said about it, that it was, like, similarly, your perspective is limited to the radio station. For a lot of it, at least. Here's a fun fact. The reason I own Soma, despite it being... I don't know if it's AAA. I don't think it's AAA, but despite it being a bigger project that was going for, full new game price when it first came out, I was able to get it because around the time it came out, I played a lot of Team Fortress 2. And I actually, a lot of Man Up, the Man vs. Machine Man Up mode, which is the pay-to-play mode. Because I had a group I played with every night, and they would pay for my tickets to come play with them, because I was a damn good engineer. And I managed to get an Australian wrench and sell it for $60 Steam money. So I bought Soma and the first few chapters of Higurashi with it. I sold it on the Steam marketplace for $60. Somebody paid me 60 real world dollars for a play pretend wrench. And God bless them for it. I'm not mad about it, because it meant I could afford a game I really wanted at the time. But it's just funny. Okay, that's the... I don't need that. It's just funny to me that I was able to buy that and, like I said, the first few chapters of Higurashi out of selling a wrench. I should sell things on the Steam marketplace more. I used to sell cosmetics and stuff I got in TF2. TF2 is actually a really good place to get stuff to sell on the Steam marketplace. At least it used to be. I don't know if the market is still like it used to be, but there was a time where I got pretty big into the Steam marketplace, the TF2 portion of it. And I got some cool, like, that's where I was able to get some of the, Don't Starve Together cosmetics I have and stuff. Because I sold old cosmetics, old TF2 drops of mine. There were a few things I hung on to because because they were sentimental or because I just wanted them. But most of my TF2 cosmetics and stuff I sold. At some point or another, so that I could afford other things I wanted more. Like, the foppish physician, I got that, and I got the plague doctor mask for the medic, because it was so cool, I wanted it. And I held on to, I have a football helmet that was the first hat I ever got in TF2. I was wearing the ghostly gibbous or whatever way back when I first started playing. And someone gifted me a football helmet, and then at some point I got the pink as hell paint and painted it pink. So I've worn this hot pink football helmet for like a decade in TF2, and I refuse to give it up because it's sentimental. Oh. Mm. Okay, I'm doing better this time. Ow! Ow! Naked woman attack. Yep. Whoa! Naked white woman attack. Ow! Really? I wish it would let me. This game is pretty cool. I wish that I didn't have to redo this entire section every time I die during that attack. Like, I wish it would save before that section, you know? So that I don't have to redo this entire part every time. Yeah, it's not ideal. I gotta redo this whole fucking shit again. Like, aim reload menu. Yeah, I can't save. Yeah. Yeah. So I really do have to redo this whole thing every time. Hopefully this will be the last time. I wish I could bring the first aid kit with me. That would actually make it useful. But alas. Yeah, hopefully this will be the last time. Alright. At least I know where everything is, so it just takes a minute to run through this area now. You know? Doesn't take me nearly as long as it did the first time to get through this area. Mostly because I didn't know where the fucking basement was. Also, this will be the last attempt I have time for, because we have less than 10 minutes. So let's see. Well, hold on. Right as I was about to talk about speedrunning. I was speedrunning until I got stuck on the geometry. Yes, yes, something is coming, I know. Yes, he's so scary. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I can see why people don't talk about this as much as they do other puppet combo games, though. Like, not because it's not as good, but because it's not as exciting. Like, it's not as, flashy as their other games. Their other games are very, you know, flashy and trashy, and they're very, you know, lowbrow slasher kind of thing. A little more digestible. There's less lore and stuff, you know? This game is a little more involved. I think this was their attempt at something a little more involved and with a little more depth. And again, it's not bad by any means. I just, I wish... that the save points were moved. Like, I wish there was a save point between here and, you know, that encounter with, Dorothy. Like, here. I wish I could save here. I'm glad there is at least auto-aim. Like, is there really no way to save between here and that fight? Because that's absurd. Hmm. Like, this all looks really cool. Alright, here we go. Takes him like 3 minutes to kill her. Fuck me. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, Dorothy. Show me your ass and your knife. Yeah, there it all is. I'm just glad that there's auto-aim. It's so kind of them to give us auto-aim in a game where the controls are fighting me. Oh! Okay. I got a couple of shots in that time. Ow. Oh my god, really? Did I do it? Oh my god, I think I got her. Yes. She dropped a key. Yes. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Good lord. Alright, let's see. The what? Oh, do you mean the camera? Oh, yeah. It's a fixed camera angle. These used to be the default in old horror games. Uh, the first Silent Hill, the first few Silent Hills, the first Resident Evil. Huh. Seems as if the tapes go on like this endlessly. Huh? What? Why? Are the girls being revived? But then why would they... Huh? But yeah, fixed camera angles like this used to be... There's another, like, 30 minutes in the game? What? Really? Hang on, can I backtrack to that first aid kit? Because I do actually need it now. Also, if I close out of the game, am I gonna have to do that whole entire section again? But I'm hungry. Maybe I'll just leave the game running forever. So that I, like we used to do in the old days. So that I don't have to close out of it to fucking, you know? Okay, bye-bye, Rosie. Take care. Okay, I will. Bye. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna end stream. And, I don't know, maybe I'll just leave this game running forever so that... Like, maybe I'll finish up this last half an hour next stream. Maybe I'll go live and tomorrow and finish this game and then maybe do something else, maybe cookies the rest of the time. Maybe. Or the missing. I do owe Sid more of the missing. But yeah, I'm calling the stream here. Thank you all for coming. This was a lot of fun, as always. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go live and try to finish this tomorrow, and then we'll play cookies then. So, bye! See you then!